welcome back to Healings by Francis. I am Francis Gonzalez Griffin, and this is your weekly card pull for July 10th through July 16th. And I am recording this on July 10th. So I'll be using 3 decks of cards. It will be, the first deck is the Sacred Earth Oracle by, the book is on the floor, so I have to look at it, Toni Carmine. The second deck I'll be using is the Secret Language of Light Oracle by Denise, Jarvie. And the third deck is this one, Wings of Wisdom by Alana, Fairchild. So let's get started. I was swarmed for the first time today. I love dragonflies. I literally have a dragonfly tattoo. And I was out my backyard by the pool and there were like 100 dragonflies. That's never happened to me. So I wanted to pick a bunch of cards. I really felt like it needed to be earth and like light kind of cards, which is why I picked the cards that I picked. So let's get started. Oh, that one came out immediately. And the first card is Revision. Let me put this deck down. Now, I don't know if you can see this clearly, but it is down here below. It's almost like there's like old, almost like a dinosaur, like dragons, like it's definitely animals from the past. So, and ones that have gone extinct to be exact. And I don't know if you can see that clearly. It's kind of dark down here, but with the darkness in the background of this card and this, the message that I'm getting is there's going to be something that's coming up from your past this week. And it is going to be, I feel like, something that you may have, as the light behind me is flickering like crazy. So that's always means to me that there's spirit here and spirit is around. They like to play with the lights on me when, just to let me know that they're here. So with this card, I'm definitely feeling that there's going to be something that's coming up from your past. And I feel like it's going to be something that you may have seen differently in the past, but now you will have the ability to see it differently. Like your perspective will be different because of the fact that you have grown as a person, you have matured as a person, you have evolved as a person. So this, let me pull one more card because that way I can give you a more extensive message. I figured I would do a video of me today where you guys can see me. Oop! Let me pick that up off the floor. And that card is Specialization. Now, in this card, there is a triangle that is encompassing like the head and the upper torso, and then there's like a light orb. And that's what I was trying to say, right? I felt like I needed to pick, it was very earthly, like very earthly energy and light, a lot of light, I feel. Now, if you look at this card, there's a ton of butterflies. So this tells me that this is definitely a week of transformation because butterflies are indicative to transformation. And I feel like whatever's going to be coming up, now this is a collective reading, so it's going to be different for everyone, but whatever is coming up from your past, it is going to give you the ability for a great transformation to happen. And I feel like it's going to bring in a lot of light. So if it's bringing in a lot of light to you, I feel like it is going to be something from your past that it's going to be a week of shadow work is what I'm hearing. It's going to be where you have the ability this week to look at something that may have been maybe darker in your past. But I really feel like it's coming up so that you can face it and see it in a different way. Let me pull another card. So, oh gosh, my hair, it's so humid here. You can see it by my hair. It's like whoosh, right? It's like a line. We're not in Leo season yet, but I have the mane of a line right now, right? Let me grab that card that fell out. Look at this, rediscovery. So with this card, rediscovery, look, it is first of all, it's rediscovery, where exactly what I said, you have the ability to re-examine, rediscover, see something in a different light. But see this, it's a child. I'm getting the message that look at it. And it could have been something that happened in your childhood, but it's also, I'm getting the message of look at it from a place of purity and naiveness. Like when you were a child, you looked at stuff in a different way than you look at things now. Because as we get older, we make mistakes, we go through traumas, we go through hard situations. Sometimes we get jaded as we get older. And I feel like, what I'm hearing is, it's look at it from a place of purity, like you would as a child. Look at it from a place of more like naiveness, like a place of like kindness and love is what I'm hearing. Whatever's coming up for all of you this week, it's going to give you I almost feel like it's going to give you a chance to let go of something that may have been like a burden to you, because you're going to see it through new eyes, through like whole like eyes of almost like of love is what I'm hearing. Like, I don't know, like through loving eyes. And you're going to be able to let go of something that's been weighing down on, like a burden on your shoulders. I'm seeing spirit go like a big exhale, and like their shoulders come up, and like a burden's been removed from your shoulder, from like a weight from your shoulders is what I'm feeling and seeing. So let me put this card here. I'm going to switch over to the Secret Language of Light deck. Oh, that one goes. It took a little bit. So, of course, I said it's going to take it took a little bit, right? It to fall out and it was a master number. I was going to say it's an important message when it takes a little while. Look at the card. First of all, it's a master number 33. So this, out of the cards, whenever I get a card with a master number, all the messages are important, but this is going to be one that is going to be most important. And look what it says, soul love. I feel like you should be looking from a place of love this week. I'm feeling like in situations, in things that you do, if you don't feel like you're operating from a place of love, or somebody else is operating from a place of love, like positivity or situation or whatever, it's not something for you to deal with and to let that go this week. But I'm also feeling like during this revision and this rediscovery and this specialization, I'm also getting a message, by the way, with this. Now it's jumping. I love how Spirit is like, wait. I want you to look at this card again. Specialization. For some of you, I am hearing you're trying to do too many things. You are trying to be good at too many things at one time. And because you're trying to be good at so many things, you're not being good at anything. Focus, specialization, like pick a specialization and go forward with that and be good at that. This is not the week of, like, I feel like you're expending too much energy trying to be good at too many things at one time, whether it's too many projects or too many, whatever it is for you. Specialization means focusing on one thing, right? Being good at one thing. Don't scatter your energy so much so that you're not really being good at any of those things that you're trying to handle at one time. Focus on one is what I'm hearing. And pick that as your specialization and be good. Be great at that even, right? Thank you, Spirit. They kind of interrupted me in the message as to where it's going. But soul love, during this time of revision of something that is going to be coming up from your past, is going to be important to give yourself. This is soul love, self-love. Here, I'm going to pull one more card before I go on. Oh, I got 2 cards, which both fell on the floor, and they both landed upright, so I'm going to take them. Those cards, oh, another master number. Look at that. I said those butterflies symbolize always to me transformation. Transformation, expansion. And look at this card, number 18, let it go. Let go. This week, you're going to have the ability to deal with something in your past that you didn't have the tools in your toolkit to deal with before. But you have evolved and you've come very far. And I am hearing that you're going to have the ability to face it, heal it, and let it go, which will make you feel like you've released, like I'm hearing like 10,000 pounds off of you. And it's going to be very important with this card. Where is it? The Soul Love card, for you to make sure you're getting plenty of rest this week. Make sure you're eating well and that you're very hydrated. If you're tired, go to bed. This is not a week. And I guess this kind of goes back to specialization. I feel like you have been running yourself ragged, and in order for you to accomplish this, this facing, and I'm hearing like it's shadow work this week. In order for you to be able to face this shadow, this darkness that was from your past, and transform it and expand, you're going to need to take care of yourself, which soul love is translating also to self-care. Self-love is going to be important this week. Let me put all these cards over here. I'm going to pull one more card, and it's going to be from the Wings of Wisdom by Alana Fairchild. These cards are very hard, as you can see in my hand, to shuffle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally splay them on the floor in front of me, and I close my eyes and I pick one card. So I'm going to do that real quick, so you'll probably see the top of my head or my back. Okay. And the card is, oh my gosh, Flying Fox. So to indigenous people, flying foxes are called bats. Now, I don't know if you can see that clearly, but there's bats all over here. Bats are like a sign of transformation, an animal that is completely, like, that is connected to transformation. And the thing is, what I was saying to you, it was like the shadow work. Bats only come out in the dark, but they can see with like supreme accuracy through the dark with their eyes, like if it was daytime. So this is 2 messages of confirmation. One, you will be doing shadow work. It will be something from the past that will be coming up this week. You're going to be able to see it clearly and have clarity on it. You're going to be able to see it with light, because you're going to be able to see it through an evolved person, like an evolved, more mature, but at the same time, you have transformed a lot over the past few years, and you are completely capable of doing this now where you weren't in the past. And it's like almost like you're going to be able to see it through lenses of not like victimhood or blaming someone anymore or pointing fingers any which way. You're going to be able to see it with like purity, like a child, like without the negative or the jadedness or the cynicism that we develop as we get older, is what I'm hearing. Oh my gosh, I did not even look at these words. Overcoming darkness, rebirth, resolving the past. It's everything that I've been saying in this message. So I thank you, Spirit, because this is just confirmation of everything I've already said. The affirmation you can work with this week is, I am wise and courageous. I am a wise and courageous soul, renewed and reborn. Now this has a whole, I'm going to read this to you because why not? It's in my hand, right? So trust the process of change in your life. Some parts of your life will come to an end so that new chapters can begin. And that's where the let it go goes. Those come to an end so that a rebirth, a transformation, a renewal and rebirth are right there, right? So it says, even if the way forward is unclear, you will find your way. Do not try to hold on or remain in control. Surrender. Surrender meaning let go. Surrender meaning having faith in the universe and in yourself that you can do this, and you have all the tools in your toolkit in order to successfully face what needs to be faced, heal what needs to be faced, and let it go finally. You have the ability to surrender into the greater power that is guiding your destiny. You have an ability to support others through dark times. If you feel deeply challenged or afraid, know that everything that is happening is supporting a beautiful transformation for a higher purpose. You have the capacity for genuine transformation. Well, I am sending you guys so much love and so many blessings. This is a week of some shadow work, but you're fully capable of doing it, and you're going to come out like all I'm seeing is rainbows. Rainbows. It's going to be so beautiful on the other side, and you're going to feel so much better. You're going to be able to heal. You're going to be able to release a burden that has just been weighing you down. Just make sure that during this week you're giving yourself self-love, self-care. That's going to be important. Remember, stay hydrated, get plenty of rest. Stay away from negativity. It's not for you. This week is a place of love, of self-love and loving energy. If something's not giving you loving energy, someone, certain situation, place, whatever, stay away, let it go. I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings.